when going to buy an HD TV. One of the things that you need to know, the most basic thing that you need to know or decide before you go to buy an HD TV is the screen size that you're looking at. HD TVs can be mainly of two types: LCDs, which are more common today, and plasma TVs, which are slightly less common, mainly because they're available in larger sizes. So when I talk about the screen size, I talk about the diagonal screen size. That is something which largely depends on your viewing area. So if you're in a larger room, you would obviously want a bigger screen because you would be sitting further space back from the display, and if you have a small cramped room where you have to sit closer to your display, you would be looking for something smaller. Not necessarily a hard and fast rule, but the size, the relativity of size has a large impact on the price of the display. And of course LCDs and plasmas, both of them behave very differently to sizes. For example, LCD displays, LCD HD TVs or LCD TVs, whatever you want to refer to them as, scale up with price very, very sharply. So to take a practical example, a 26-inch LCD TV available today may be available for around about 25 to 30,000. A 32-inch would be available for around about 35,000, whereas a 42-inch, that is 10 inches larger, would be available for between 55 and 60,000. If you go higher, for a 52-inch LCD, you could end up paying over a lakh. And of course, once you cross the 52-inch size category for LCD TVs, the price goes up disproportionately higher. So something like a 65 or a 70-inch LCD TV could run into 4 and 5 lakhs, if not more. Plasmas, on the other hand, are not available in very small screen sizes. Of course, recently we've seen some smaller plasma displays, but in general plasma displays are available from the sizes 42 inches and above. They also get costlier as the screen size goes up, but less than proportionately so. So the difference between a 42 and a 50 or a 55-inch plasma is definitely not anywhere as when you compare it to the prices of an LCD TV of the same size category. So basically, the bigger the display you want, if you're very sure that you have a big viewing area, so you want a large screen, you're sitting at a distance of 15 or 20 feet away from your TV, you want something really big like a 55 or a 65-inch display, then you would probably look for a plasma display. So in that case, your viewing area determines the size of screen that you're looking for. Most users, however, will want to go in for something like a 32-inch to a 42-inch LCD TV, which is a generic size and in general suitable for most viewing areas, unless you're looking at something that is larger than 15 or 20 feet of a distance that you sit away from the display. So that's LCDs and plasmas for you. In terms of technology, there are a lot of technical differences between the two. Traditionally, there are differences in LCD and plasma panels. Of course, the technologies are vastly different. But what you need to know is that in general, when we test plasmas, what we find is that plasmas tend to give a slightly purer black level. That is, the blacks on the plasmas are generally more accurate. And it is generally a claim that plasmas offer more contrast. However, today's LCD TVs are getting better and better, and as improvements are made, we find that this difference, from what we've tested in our test labs, we find that this difference is minimal. It exists, but it's not really noticeable by someone who's not discerning or someone who's not using any kind of testing equipment. So as far as technical differences go, which is better, which do I buy, LCD or plasma, this or that, it really comes down to screen size, it really comes down to your budget, how much you're willing to spend other than that, right? Also, when buying either an LCD or a plasma, one of the terms which you will come across is the contrast ratio. So most manufacturers quote what they call the dynamic contrast ratio. And you will find certain guys like LG and Samsung quoting this value to be as high as 50,000:1 or 25,000:1. Well, let me tell you that no LCD made, aside from something that's astronomically costly, and this goes for plasmas as well, has that high a contrast ratio. Quite simply because it's not possible with the current generation of panel manufacturing technology. So what you really see a real contrast ratio when we use something like our Spider 3 Elite calibration tool to actually check the contrast ratio, we find that displays with a contrast ratio stated of 50,000 is to 1 or 25,000 is to 1 actually have a contrast ratio of around about 1,300 is to 1. So in my opinion, if a display has a contrast ratio, a real, that is a static contrast ratio or an actual contrast ratio of 1,500 is to 1, the figure is good enough. In fact, it is very good. Anything with over 1,000 is to 1 is pretty decent, and you will not be able to tell much difference with a display with a contrast ratio of say 1,500 is to 1 and something with 2,000 is to 1.